Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel. Whether you're new or you're coming back, this is gonna be a divine masculine check-in. Let's see what's going on with our DMs. And before I go into tarot reading, I want to do an oracle card for each of the twins. So I will actually start with a card for feminines, because you know our feminines are watching, cross-watching. And then we'll dive straight into the reading. At the end, I'll pull some messages from divine masculines to divine feminines. I have my little deck that I haven't used for a while, but here we are. As far as the questions go that we're going to be answering, I will look at the divine masculine successes, struggles, and we'll get a little bit of insight of what's going to be happening in this new cycle with them. If you missed the memo, if you haven't been following much this week, we just had spring equinox happen a little bit over a day from now, and this also marked the beginning of the new zodiacal year, so it's a brand new start, baby. So feminines, your card is the Wizard of Awareness. Let me read the message. I don't really get many of these cards, I don't know why, but let's see. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping in an observant position gives you a new powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. Beautiful. So today you're being asked to be the Wizard of Awareness. For masculines, we've got the Storm Fields, number 9. This is like a calm before the storm, I'm hearing. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For these events occur with electricity between opposing forces, stirs things up, and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. I love this. This is for divine masculines, by the way. Okay. All right. Gonna be a 9-card spread, so I'm not doing the clarifiers today. And by the way, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and share the video with others. So I really appreciate it. It helps me circulate this message with more people. All right, 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some difficult choices, and I get that the masculine actually doesn't want to make a choice at all. So it's like, yeah, I'm choosing between A and B, but I don't like any of those options. Like, they understand that they're essentially choosing the lesser of 2 evils, in their mind at least, right? Like, whichever way I choose, I'm gonna lose something, or I'm gonna have to face uncomfortable reality, or whatever, right? Like, I've been in an uncomfortable place. So it seems like a lose-lose right now to them. I don't know why I turned around everything, but anyway, I'll be turning them up. I haven't done this for a while. I'll be turning them up line by line so we can continuously see the story unfold. So this is their successes. We have the Lovers, We have the Emperor and Page of Cups. I mean, wow, this is pretty amazing. And you know what? They've started seeing love in its nuances. It's like when that it's not black and white, right? Like there are many shades in between. And so this is like, okay, I can see how even uncomfortable situations can be handled with love. Or I can see that sometimes somebody telling me the truth can still be loving, even if it hurts my feelings, even if I don't like it, even if it makes me angry at first. Like it can be, there is a more intuitive layer to being able to say whether it was said or done with love, or it was coming out of ego and fear, right? And this helps the masculines embrace their power as an emperor, right? To get into the integrated masculine energy and to use their power wisely with others, right? Because it can be a destructive force of great nature, but it can also help, support, nurture, shield. And so they are defining, like redefining that for themselves, what that masculinity is about in practical terms. And also in terms of their emotionality, right? Like sometimes they can come off strong, too strong. And they mean well, but it still doesn't look very good to other people, right? So they're looking at that now. With this Page of Cups, they're looking at like, how can I get my message across with the right emotional meaning, right? With the right content, right? How can I be more in control of my own emotions in the moment? Because maybe I snap in the moment, but I actually don't mean it that way. But this creates a situation on its own, right? And then I may say something else, but it doesn't count as much to the other person because they're already impacted by this first reaction that I had, right? All these different things, wow. And that's a success in its own. Some of you may be asking like, so what's the success? The success is even in realizing these things, right? In understanding the differences, the nuances. Well, what are the struggles? We have 10 of Wands, the Page of Wands, and 4 of Cups. Ooh, yeah, this is living behind the reptilian brain and not being impacted by what others say or do, right? What others are gonna think. Is my next move gonna impact my reputation in my business, for example, right? Am I gonna lose my customers so they find out what my priorities are or about the hobbies that I'm choosing? Something along those lines of like, there's still a big struggle there of worrying too much. What will friends and family, or even friends and family is one layer of it, but then also the wider public. What will they say? How they will be judging? It's almost like for some of them, they know 100% that they will be judged for their choices, for the choices that they find uncomfortable, right? It's part of that lose-lose, right? They're gonna be judged and they're struggling to do the right thing because they don't want to be judged. There we go. And then finally, what's coming up in this cycle, what's a little bit ahead of the game, Knight of Wands, the Hangman, and Death. Wow. Yes, you can tell that big changes are coming in. And not just because of the new zodiacal year, but also more like we have the eclipse season start on Monday. Wow. Right? And then those 2 weeks, and we're already in the shadow mode of it. And those 2 weeks of the eclipses are going to be huge. These eclipses are going to be very special. And of course, in the middle of that, we also have Mercury retrograde start. And that's going to last for 3 weeks. Oof. Right? But essentially, what is it? And even with this, like to me, it's almost a continuation of that struggle, but this is succeeding with it, right? Like this is going to the next level with taking off the mask and showing the authentic selves, right? And with the Hangman and the Death, this is seeing things in completely new light, thanks to the new energy, thanks to the shifts, thanks to the pushes and nudges from the universe. It's like You can't unsee it. You know, you've seen it and your life starts to change dramatically. You can't pretend like, la 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 la, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not gonna be like that. Anyways, let me pull the messages. All right. Give us a couple more, please. Messages from masculines. What's going on in their heart and mind? Thank you. We have, I focus on money as I have nothing to offer you. You are the first person that has shown me what real love feels like. And I choose you. I hope this was good for you guys, both masculines and divine feminine cross watchers. I love you all, and until next time.